Hey nerds, my name is Richie and welcome to Hogwarts Sort Me, where not every good guy's a Gryffindor and not every bad guy's a Slytherin. In honor of Rogue One, a Star Wars story, which was awesome, I'm going to sort the characters from the original Star Wars trilogy. Let's start with Luke Skywalker. Luke is the perfect example of what I like to call a dumb Ravenclaw, which simply put is a Ravenclaw who's not very smart. How does that work? Well, Ravenclaws don't have to be smart to be in Ravenclaw, they just have to like learning. And Luke is on an entire journey to learn about and master the Force. Though he does have Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, and Slytherin in him when he tries to put aside his studies to save his friends, he eventually learns that knowledge is power and becomes full-on Ravenclaw. Next, I'm going to sort one of my favorite characters in the entire franchise, Han Solo, who totally shot first. When we first meet Han, he's looking out for number one, himself, but as the story grows, he becomes less self-absorbed and more noble, including his tear-jerking death in Force Awakens, which I'm still not over. The Sorting Hat has been shown, in cases like Neville Longbottom, to sort people into characteristics they'll develop later on in life. For that reason, I think Han Solo is a Gryffindor, and just barely not a Slytherin. Next, let's go to Princess Leia. Leia's really bold, but she's also a master tactician and a great leader. That would make her a Slytherin. Now let's go to Chewbacca. Chewbacca's bound to Han through a life debt. So that basically means be loyal, or else. Chewbacca is a Hufflepuff. Now let's go to Lando Calrissian. Lando is so unpredictable, also only out for himself, just like Han when we first meet him. That being said, Lando doesn't really change. Lando is a total Slytherin. Now let's go to Darth Vader, everyone's favorite villain. Darth Vader is really brash and believes brute force is power. He's also extremely brave as shown in the prequels that we don't talk about. That would make Darth Vader a Gryffindor. Now let's go on to C-3PO and R2-D2. 3PO is a complete know-it-all, and he knows so many languages and always feels obligated to correct people. He's not completely sure how people work, and he's a little bit on the outside. That is a perfect archetypal Ravenclaw. R2, on the other hand, is pretty bold and likes to explore the road less taken. He's a Gryffindor. Now, let's move on to Yoda, my other favorite character in the franchise. Yoda's a tough call. A lot of people think he's a Ravenclaw because of his value of knowledge, and while I agree with them, I don't say he's a total Ravenclaw. I say he's more of a Ravenpuff. Yoda loves patience. He teaches Luke patience. He does put loyalty to friends behind learning at some point, convincing Luke, or at least trying to, not save his friends when he knows they will fail, but Yoda is still a man who values patience. Not really a man, whatever the hell frog-like thing he is. Yoda's a Ravenpuff, more so Ravenclaw. And finally, let's sort Obi-Wan Kenobi. Obi-Wan understands the Force. He understands it's a force of nature, and he understands how to control it. He also understands how to use it to teach Luke. He's also extremely witty, and is the only good part of the prequels which we don't talk about. That would make Obi-Wan Kenobi a Ravenclaw. That's all for this video. If I forgot your favorite character, or you disagree with some of my sortings, please say so in the comments and I'm happy to discuss. Until next time, go Gryffindor!